Oh, wait a minute. Have you ever read the book of Judges, chapter 7? Today, I'm talking about AI. But it's not the AI, it's not your ChatGPT or any other AI powered application that you use. Today, the emphasis is on the city. The city is spelled AI, but we pronounce it I, just like your eye. What are you going to see with your eye today? I'm going to start it from verse 1. In verse 1, we see a man named Achan. The Bible said God had given instruction, do not take anything in that city, destroy everything, because this is the strategy for the moment. But Achan couldn't keep his eyes off, he couldn't keep his hands off what God said was accursed. And because he did that, he brought defeat not only on himself or his family, but on the entire army of Israel. Israel fled before a small city. But that's not the only reason why they were defeated by Ai. The real reason you see in verse 3 is the one I want to really emphasize today, and that is underestimating the enemy. Yes, you heard me right. Underestimating the enemy. What happened? Joshua was going to invade Ai, so he sent spies like Moses did to go and take a look and give him a report about how to go about fighting Ai. And when the spies came back, they said, "Oh, don't worry. Ai is a very small city. They have about 12,000 people. We can run them over with 2 or 3,000 people. Let the rest of the people rest. We don't need to do anything." So they went in assuming that they can overpower Ai. Guess what happened? They got a beating of their life. I defeated them soundly, resoundingly. This was not about unanimous decision of the referees. They were beaten and given a knockout. They ran back. So Joshua got confused and he went back to ask God, God, what happened? So God told him what happened. Number one, there's an Achan in your team who has done what I say you should not do. Number two, and you will see that in the strategy God gave them later, you must go with your all. Why is this important? It's because of what happened in chapter 6 of the book of Judges after defeating Jericho without having to carry a weapon. And people became too confident. They became complacent. I don't know your story. Maybe 2024 was great for you. Maybe in earlier years you've done great things, and in 2025 you said, "Let me take it easy. I don't need to deploy all my resources. I will just go through it." Don't try it. Why? Because God told Joshua, "Go with everyone." In chapter 8, you see that even though I was a small city of 12,000 people, they went with everyone to execute what God has given them as a strategy. This is what I'm going to ask that you do this year. Don't say, "I'm going to reserve some of my strength." Go with everything you've got. Remember our brother David? He defeated Goliath, but he couldn't defeat Bathsheba, right? Bathsheba looked too small. He underestimated the danger that was coming, and you know the consequence. You also remember Samson with the jaw of a donkey, he beat 1,000 men to their death alone. But with Delilah alone, he failed. He fell flat. His eyes were removed. Don't be like Samson. Don't be like David. You need to go with everything. Don't underestimate this year. Give it your best shot. Remember your best moments, those things you did. Bring them on in 2025, and you shall win in the name of Jesus. But also remember, Achan, there are things that are cursed. God says not to touch them. Remember not to touch them. See you next week, and God bless you.